Hello, crafty friends. My name is Alicia, but you can call me Crafty Al. And welcome to day 2 of my spring 2025 Crafty Advent live stream series, where I will be opening up the Gummiapan Easter Advent calendar. For those of you who are here live with me, make sure to say hi and where you're watching from over in that live chat. And if you're here on replay, let us know the same down in the comments section below. As I ask questions and throw things out there today, I would like my people who are here live, of course, to answer them, but I always like to see your answers if you are here on the replay. I would like to say a special welcome to all of my channel members over in the live chat. Their names are highlighted in a color and they have a little icon next to them with a number. Thank you so much for your support. And if you're not yet a channel member and you want to find out more about it, you can click on the join button below this video and it will tell you all about the different levels and the different perks. Before I get started today, I do have a couple requests for you. First of all, on my channel, I shared this morning the April 2025 sheet load showcase, where I share all of the cards that my creative team made this month. So it's always one of my favorite videos to make. It's so inspiring. If you haven't yet watched it, I hope you will. If you have already watched it, type showcase over in that live chat or in the comment section. Another video that I would love for you to go check out, watch completely and leave some love in the comments, is my video up on the Tailored Expressions channel today. Hopefully my daughter is not watching. This is her 19th birthday card that I will be giving her this weekend. And I show you over on the Tailored Expressions channel how it was made. All right, let's see who watched the showcase here. Mona did, Danny did, thank you, Carmen, Susan, love it that so many of you have already watched it. I have links to both of these videos down in that description box below. If you don't yet know about this series and what it's about, make sure to check out the kickoff video, which is linked in the description box. And if you're here with me live, Nightbot will be sharing the kickoff video link from time to time. Basically, like I said, I'm going to be going live each day of the Advent calendar. It goes up until next Monday, April 21st. Open the new project and then create a little postage stamp with it. One lucky live viewer will win the postage stamp I create. And sometime during my live stream today, I'm going to give everybody a secret word so you can be entered to win an Easter Advent calendar of your very own. Now, if you can't wait to see if you win, you want to go ahead and get one. I do have some shopping links in that description box below. Sponsoring this series is Vivica from Color Me Nordic. And she has given you guys a special discount code to use if you go shop there. Now, you cannot use it on the Easter Advent calendar, but if you want to pick up some of their awesome stencils, you saw me use one yesterday, maybe throw those in your cart. Guys, they like the one I used yesterday, I think it's only like $3. They have lots of $2.99 stencils. They have cute dies. So I hope you'll check it out and use that code right up here in the top left, Crafty Al Easter 25, to save 15% off. Speaking of Color Me Nordic, the poll question today in the live chat is, have you shopped with Color Me Nordic before? Yes, for the Advent calendars. Yes, other crafty goodies. Yes, both of those two, or not yet. So let me know your answer if you're watching on replay down in the comment section. And don't forget, check out the description box for those links. But let's go ahead and end the poll here in the live chat and find out. 70% of you have not yet shopped there. So again, I hope you'll check that out. Kind of send some love to Vivica for sponsoring this. Not only did she send me the calendar to open and share with you here each day, she sent one for me to give away, and she arranged with Gummiapan over in Europe to give away a second calendar to one of the European subscribers. Something I introduced yesterday was the jelly bean bonus. So if you're here during the live stream and you give me a thumbs up at the end, depending how many thumbs up we get, or stamps of approval, I call them, we will I will do a little name draw and we will open up a jelly bean and see what you get. Right now, there are 70 of you on here. Awesome. But guys, Not even half of you have hit that thumbs up. So if you would click on that, we got to get those numbers up. So the more stamps of approval we get, the more jelly bean bonuses we get to pull at the end. And if we make over 100 thumbs up, I'm going to give you a bonus secret word. So please, if you haven't yet already, go ahead and smash that like button. If you have a crafty friend who is available and might like to join us, please send the link to them. And as I get into creating today, it does get kind of already, the chat is flying. So please remember that if you want my attention, if it's a question, type question in all caps. If you just need my attention for something, like if my camera pauses or if the mic goes out, if you need my attention for something like that, please put Crafty Alan all caps in front of your message. That just helps me when I look over to be able to see those first thing. But guys, I say, why don't we go ahead and open up today's envelope. All right, so back here on my shelf, I have put out the 8 envelopes, and we already opened number 1, so I'm going to find number 2. And I want to bring in what I made yesterday. So here is the postage stamp from yesterday. In the envelope was a wreath die. So it looks like this. It was a full oval wreath, and then there was a little bee with a trail, and the bee, that it was neat. It just kind of cut into the background, and you could lift up the wings. So that is going to go out to a lucky winner in May once the series is over, and I have recapped it. But today, guys, we have this cute little envelope with a chickie on it. Now, what's inside is not necessarily anything to do with the picture on the front. So let me grab this out. Oh, it's kind of little down here in the corner. What do you think could be in here? Give me like a theme. Like here we had Elisa. She's going to guess a floral today. Do you think it's an animal, some kind of toy, a design element? I think today we're going to get an animal. That's going to be my guess. Let me know your guesses over there in that live chat. While you do that, I'm going to hydrate. Today I'm hydrating with one of my favorites, a Diet Coke from McDonald's. My daughter went out this morning, so I have 2 crispy Diet Cokes here to drink today. If you love Diet Cokes from McDonald's, let me know that over in that live chat too. All right, keep those guesses coming in. I see a house, a watering can. Where'd that one go? That would be fun. Got a few guesses for an animal, but then Catherine says not an animal. And I think I saw above where she had already opened hers. So let's go ahead and find out. Are we ready? Drum roll, please. Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, this is cute, you guys. So we have this little kind of chicken wire heart. Love, love, love this. That is fun. And then there are a little cluster of leaves. And then I don't know if these are some kind of flower or if you turn them around and it's like tassels. I don't know. I think you could use that for either. That is cute. I like that. I'm definitely using the heart. Give me some of my ideas of what you might make with this over there in the chat or in the comment section if you're watching on replay. Danny here. Oops. Danny said, could it be a lattice heart for the flowers to grow on? I bet it definitely could. Yes. All right. Oh, Heidi thinks it might be thistle. Honeycomb heart. Yes, I agree. I was going to say honeycomb at first. Oh, excuse me. But if you look like really close, you see how there are like some wiggles on the vertical pieces. So Christina said she loves, oh, no, where was it at? Christina says she loves the heart. She's going to have to order this set. Now, just a heads up that these dies are exclusive to this calendar. I think I looked this morning on the Gummiapan website. She does have a few left over if you didn't get it on pre-order. And you get 8 envelopes of dies. And I think it's 60 plus shipping. And I know that in the past, her shipping was very, very reasonable. If somebody is here in the chat and has had one shipped to them recently, if you remember maybe what you paid with shipping here in the US, you could let us know. I'm trying to get my wits about me and figure out what I want to do here. I think I will use it as some flowers. I think I'll skip using the leaves today because we don't have to necessarily use all pieces. But I am going to go ahead. So for now, I am just using some 5x7 magnets to hold everything together. You know, when I did my Christmas advent, I had one of my Quick Cuts magnetic folders left over, but I am out of these, you guys. So I won't be able to use them for that. All right. So during the kickoff, you guys helped me decide if, help me decide on the color palette and what I'm creating. So we chose card 434. So as I create during this series, you will see these colors over and over again. And then I'm going to make each day a postage stamp is what you decided on. So I'll decorate the little white piece and then put it on the postage stamp mat. And that die is from Spellbinders. It is a nesting postage edge squares, and I use the second from the smallest die set for this. All right, here, Tiffany, somebody else might have answered too, but Tiffany said shipping on her pre-order was $5. So, you know, to get 8 sets of dies for $65 shipped in the US, I think it's a great deal. All righty. Let's see. I got to think of what I'm going to cut out of what here. So I have some scraps of those same colors. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this out of 3 colors. One I'm going to keep for the frame, and the other 2, wait, hold up. Let me think about that. You know, I'm going to cut it out of 2. I'm going to cut it out of the 2 shades of green. And then I'm going to make maybe my thistle flowers purple and the stems maybe out of one of those colors. Okay. You know, we might have to come up with a different plan as we go along, but that is where I'm going to start. Let me know if you are crafting along today or if you're just hanging out or if you're at work. Ooh. I'm going to try to keep this together as much as I can, just later to make it easy to find what goes in each spot. And then I'm going to cut another one out of the light green. Let's see. Catherine's crafting along, so is Paige. Barbara's hanging out, so is Carrie, it looks like. Some of you are watching at work. Be careful. Remember, if you're at work, don't get in trouble. Oh, I forgot to say when I came on, happy tax day to those of us here in the United States. I just finally submitted mine yesterday, and guys, I wanted to cry when I got the results. So I need some crafty cheering up. Hopefully it went better for you all. Okay. Now I'm going to take the flower and I'm going to cut one from this darkest color, which is honey, Tailored Expressions honey. Oh, is Jamie here? Hello, Jamie from Not Too Shabby. Christina said they filed last week and she cried too. We were going to file at the end of last week, but we had to come up with some money. So we had to wait a few more days. All right, now I'm going to use that same die. I have and I just need the top part. So I'm going to cut that out of purple. Uh-oh. I did not get the very bottom one. Let me try that again. And Jamie's here. Let me know if you have gotten signed up for the virtual craft retreat that Not Too Shabby is hosting in May, right? If you haven't yet, check out my channel. I do have a video where I give some specifics and links. It is a free virtual craft retreat, but you can order a bundle if you want to use the same exact products that we do. Let me get this. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put together this little floral thing. Oop, here we go. Arlene said she's registered, looking forward to it. Kim signed up and received her goodies already. Awesome. Here, Jamie says May 17th and 18th. So, yes. Kristen's going. Brenda's going. Fabulous. Danny says she's all signed up. Oh, but yeah, her May is crazy. So she might have to watch after it's all over. And you can too. The replays will be available afterward. So if you're not available on that weekend, no worries, you guys. Hold on. Kristen has a question. Thank you for putting that question in all caps. She said she must have blinked. The heart from today doesn't cut out, but it embossed. It did cut it, Kristen, but I'm trying to leave it as much together as I can to make inlaying it later more easy. That way I'll know exactly where each of those goes. All righty. I gotta hydrate before I do this. Okay. Let me know if this is your first time at one of my live streams. Type first in all caps over there in the chat box. If you're here on the replay and it's your first time catching one of these Easter Advent videos, let me know that as well. And I might be quiet here. It might be while I put all these itty bitty things together. So as always, feel free to talk amongst yourselves. I think it was Catherine who said she already opened hers. You'll have to let us know, Catherine, if you have already gotten crafty with it. Christy has a question. Christy wants to know, do I use my color cubes for most projects? Christy, I love the color cubes. I do use them a lot here on my channel. If I'm not using like pattern paper for cards, like a sheet load of cards, there is a good chance that I'm using color cubes. If you don't yet have them, if anybody doesn't have them yet and you want to find out more, I do have some shopping links below. They are affiliate links, so I make a small portion of that at no extra cost to you. So I hope you will check that out. Christina says, where do I find the sign up for the Not Too Shabby retreat? Christina, if you go to my videos, it wasn't a live stream. If you go to my videos tab here on my own, I see I've locked up. I will fix that. If you go to the videos channel here on my live tab, there's a video. I think it's from like last week or the week before. All right. See, I was all hopeful that my camera wasn't going to lock up when I did the kickoff. It locked up like multiple times, but yesterday it was all good. So I'm going to restart it and see if we can get it working again. But until then, we'll just do overhead. And I also have some video reminders probably, or some reminders scheduled about the Not Too Shabby event, like on my community tab, so you can always check that out. And let's see. Yes, Danny is gonna, she says she loves the color cubes and swore she didn't need them. And yes, she has done some great things with pattern paper, so make sure to check out the Danny's Dreams YouTube channel. Catherine says she only pre-opened number 6 and love it. She did already make something with it. Trying to wait until the morning to open the rest. Awesome. Okay, I have to share this one. Cordelia says, we have a bird flying around inside the library this morning. She had to go out and let the staff know to expect the critter removal people. Oh, goodness. And Claire says this is her second time. Yesterday was her first. Found me through Color Me Nordic. Awesome. Welcome, Claire. I hope this series won't be your last that you'll be here watching. All right, let me see if I can get my camera turned back on. Otherwise, we'll just do overhead, I guess. I did see somebody said they gave their stamp of approval, so let's do a stamp of approval check. Okay, guys, there are 86 of you on here, 60 thumbs up. If we get to 75, we get to pull 2 jelly bean bonuses. So if you are here, please give the video a thumbs up. Let's see if this is going to work. There we are. All right. Hopefully it won't lock up again. I do have the person who asked about the color cube. Sorry, I've already forgotten your name, but I have a playlist on my channel where I share what I create with color cubes. So I have lots more here. I have done some live streams with my crafty friend Karen about color cube. And if you know Karen, if you have not seen the announcement, I did share it on my community tab. But she is fighting a medical battle right now. So if you are subscribed to her channel and you haven't yet seen that, make sure to go over and check out her community tab. Be keeping her and her family in your prayers. That's always appreciated. And I have lost, oh, there they are. I lost those. So Color Cube Live with Karen will be on hold for a while, but maybe I'll try to just come and be lonely and do it by myself because I do love to use them. Trying to cut off what I think is part of the stems. All right, there we go. One die down, one to go. Now, I don't know if I want to just put that on a white background or... You know, I think I'm going to cut a square of the pineapple to this size, which, let me see what it is. I think it's 2 1/4, no, 2.5 inch square. And you know, I usually love to do some embossing to add texture to the background, but I don't have any Gummiapan embossing folders. I'm not sure if they make them. And I am trying to stick to Gummiapan products that are in my stash or what comes in the calendar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some tone-on-tone ink blending with this stencil just to add a little interest to the back. Let me know your favorite way to add a little texture to your projects. Thank you, Barbara, for your stamp of approval. Ooh, we're getting there. We have 90 people on with us and 70 likes, 70 thumbs up. So we're almost to 2 jelly bean bonuses, guys. If we get to 100 thumbs up, we get a jelly bean bonus and an extra secret word, which, speaking of secret words, go ahead and get out your tracker. I'm going to give you the secret word for day 2. If you don't yet have this tracker, check out the links in the description box below. You can download this PDF for free to keep track of all of your words. Today's word is going to be, and remember, the secret words are secret words. Do not give it away over in either the live chat or down in the comment section. These words are for those of you who are watching the whole videos, so you have those entries into the final giveaways. But today's secret word is going to be heart, H-E-A-R-T. So make sure you write that down. And I'm going to write it down on something that is not the tracker I share on screen. And that is the day 2 word. And I do see some of you said to, I could emboss with the stencil. I could, I've done it before, but I'm just gonna move through because I would have to figure out exactly what my die cutter needs. All right. Again, I'm gonna bring in the pineapple ink. This does want to wiggle around a little bit. Should have probably used some pixie spray, but we just need a little texture. So I'll hold it down for now with my fingers. Keep that in mind if you look into getting this stencil. Just a little bit of texture there. I tried to keep it darker around the edges. Oh, Carmen just broke down and ordered the calendar. Well, I hope it gets there quickly, Carmen, and that you love getting crafty with yours. If you do happen to shop at Color Me Nordic. I've said before, I don't have affiliate links with them, but if you do, just let Vivica know that you found their shop through me in the order notes. That is always appreciated. Okay, now I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and glue this down. Trying to think if I want it kind of either like off to the side. No, I think I like that. And I am going to go ahead and put adhesive on all of the back, and I'm going to try to quickly remove the piece. This is probably not the smartest thing I've ever done. I might be doing an oopsie, but I'm going to put this down. And then I want to remove every other one. Good thing about liquid glue is you have a little bit of time. I don't know if I'm going to have this much time, but I'm going to try. There we go. All right, now you will notice there is some leftovers in some of the openings, but it won't matter because it is going to be covered up by this. Welcome to anyone who's just joining us. Probably should have put the heart in a little bit more, but live and learn. Again, going to be a little quiet, so feel free to talk amongst yourselves here. Once I get all these in place, we can chat a little bit more. So technically, you could make two different creations with this one if you're going to inlay like I am. Right. That is all done. Of course, I don't have to do anything with the stuff that's hanging over. Elisa said, is the coupon code only valid with Gummiapan products on Color Me Nordic? I think, Elisa, it is most things on there. You could always test it in your cart. Again, you can't use it on the advent calendar, but I bet it is on the other products. I think just right there. And again, if you're coming in late, here's the color cube card that we're using. Oh, speaking of color cubes, Christy just ordered them. Awesome. You'll have to let us know if you got the physical cubes, like the printed ones, or if you did digital. I have it all. I have digital and the printed ones. And let me go ahead and just add this. Put a little block on that and let it sit to dry. Now let me see if my face camera is going to work or if it's going to lock up. Awesome. Looks good. Let's take a little hydration break while that gets all adhered. Yeah. Elisa said she asked about the discount because she is over there shopping. Yeah, just put the stuff in your cart and see what happens. And then you can always report back to us what you found. And yes, thank you to Color Me Nordic for sponsoring this. Again, if you missed it and you're not sure what coupon code Elisa is talking about, we do have a special code to get you 15% off your purchase at Color Me Nordic. It is not valid on the advent calendars, and then Elisa might report back if it's there are other things that are excluded, but I think it's pretty much the rest of the store. But up right there for 15% off on your next order, type in CRAFTY Easter 25 in the shopping cart before you check out. You do have to make sure that you get that added before you pay, so it is on there, and that is going to be good through the end of April. So you have some time to shop. If you're not quite sure yet about placing an order, you do have some extra time. So thank you again to Vivica. All right. I just saw Angelica's. Angelica said, oops, when she ordered hers, she had to wait 3 months. And then when they got there, she had forgotten she had ordered them. I've had that happen too. Yeah, the color cube cards, they sell out quite frequently, but they do always restock them. So I don't know why I don't have the face cam on when I'm just talking. But yeah, I didn't even think you could order them if they were on back order. But yes, if you can place that order, if they're not in stock, they will get shipped. And I guess it's kind of like a fun surprise if you forgot. All righty. So here, let's just cut off the excess. And then don't forget, today did also come, besides the little kind of a chicken wire or honeycomb heart with the flowers, it did also come with a little trio of leaves here. But I'm just going to stick with this. Now we got to figure out what color we want in the background. So yesterday's, trying to find yesterday's, oh, here it is. Yesterday we used the dark kind of green. So we won't use that one today. So we have the same color as the stems. Or the green. Because I don't know if, let me bring in the purple too. Who knows? I'm kind of watching my screen because sometimes it's easier to see on there. All right, guys, I do see Arlene has her poll lights out. We will do a poll. So if you are new to my live streams, I love to have interactive live streams whenever I can, and you guys get to help me decide on design elements. So if you are here in the live chat, get your poll lights out. If you're a channel member, you have different colorful ones. If you're a subscriber, you can start typing in POL into the little emoji keyboard and it will pop up a red one like Arlene has used. So let me get the poll ready. I'm going to call these yellow, green, and purple just to make it easy. So be thinking about which you're going to vote for. I see those poll lights coming in. All right, I'm going to give you 2 minutes to decide which you think would look better. Let me move this stuff out of the way, and I'll put these on here one more time. So the dark yellow, the light green, or the purple. What do you guys think? And I got some new music today for while we wait for you to answer the poll. Once you have answered the poll, please click that thumbs up button if you haven't yet already. All righty. Ruth just said this is the music that she uses in the back of her videos sometimes. I just found that one today. I think I went and searched for free music that was classical and chill with no words. And that was one that popped up and that was my favorite. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that. Okay, guys, it is time to figure out which color won. All right. Ooh, that was pretty close, you guys. That was pretty close. Purple got 36%, but yellow eked it out with 39%. So I will save these for later on in the series. And guys, it is almost time to do the giveaways, which, by the way, let me do a final stamp of approval check. So right now, there are 89 likes. So if we can get 11 more thumbs ups, we get to get a bonus secret word. Right now we have earned 2 jelly bean bonuses, but if we get just 11 more, then I'll give you a bonus secret word. So another entry into the giveaway. So if you haven't yet already, go ahead and smash that like button. And I think I will bring in, let's see, I always forget which brand this is. The Spectrum Noir Sparkle Pen. And I'm going to add some sparkle to our little purple flowers. I did end up yesterday after the live was over, I added some sparkle to the bee's wings. All right. So let's see if you can, well, you can kind of see that on camera, just a little added shine. So here is the finalized postage stamp for today. Should we find out who's going to win it? If you think so, put winner chicken dinner or just winner over in that live chat, and I will go get that set up for the giveaway. Remember, if you have already won, so if you won yesterday's postage stamp, you cannot enter to win again. 18 years old, well, no, not 18 years old, at least 18 years old, subscribe to my channel, and you can be anywhere in the world to get entered. So let me get that ready for you. All right. If you would like to send me, if you would like me to send you this postage stamp one time over in the chat box, type hashtag CRAFTY, hashtag CRAFTY. Make sure it looks exactly like it does on screen. No spaces. You need the hashtag. If you do happen to type it in and you realize, oh, you typed it incorrectly, like maybe you forgot a letter or you missed the hashtag, do retype it so you get your entry. But there is no reason to spam the chat with it. Each username does only get one entry. After you have your hashtag crafty over there, make sure to give the video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Oh, you guys, you are going to want to smash that like button if you haven't already, because we are one like away from 100 likes. So that means a bonus secret word. So smash that if you haven't yet. Danny said she thought I was going to start talking like Willy Wonka. No, I just, words sometimes they get hard. All right. And then here, Elisa said it worked. The coupon worked on all other items. Thank you for reporting back to us. And thanks for placing an order with Vivica. All right. We'll have, let's see. Oh, I forgot to set a timer. We're going to give you 1 more minute and I'll play a little music while you get those hashtag crafties in. All right. Good luck to everyone who got entered, and congratulations to Congratulations, Kim. Make sure to keep watching. I will tell all of today's winners how you're going to claim your prize. So stay here. You will have 24 hours to fill out the form. And again, I'll tell you where that's at here in just a minute. But for now, guys, we get 2 jelly bean bonuses and a secret word. So I have to think about the secret word. So yeah, I'm going to think about that, but let's go ahead. Let me get the poll ready, or actually I will go ahead and get out one of each color. So be thinking, if you are one of the lucky winners, what color jelly bean you might want. And we need blue and orange. All right. I think I'm going to sneeze, guys. Give me just a second. I don't know if the allergies are getting to me or what lately, but my nose seems to be just dripping and I'm sneezing. Anybody else? Anybody else? So let me get the poll ready, or the giveaway tool. All right. If you are here and you're at least 18 years old, subscribe to my channel anywhere in the world, but you cannot have won previously. So you cannot have won a jelly bean bonus previously. So if that applies to you and you would like a chance to win, the first thing that I have in there is this mini die bundle. And these are just teeny tiny Gummiapan dies that Vivica shared lots with me to give away. And each daily winner will get a random one in with their postage stamp. But the winner of the jelly bean bonus, if you get the dies bundle, you will get all 4 of these sent to you. And then I also have tags in here that have extra entries into the final giveaway. Now, if you happen to already have the Easter Advent calendar and you win a jelly bean bonus and you get like extra entries into the giveaway, you can then get the mini dies bundle instead. So just so everybody has a chance to get something. All right. Are we ready? If you would like to be in the running for a jelly bean bonus, one time over in the chat box, type in hashtag beans, hashtag BENAS. Again, it needs to look like exactly what it does on screen. No spaces. It has to have the hashtag. And yep, get those in. I see them rolling in. All right, you guys, everybody has in their hashtag beans. What I'm going to do is draw 2 names from those of you who entered. The first person will get to choose the first bean color, and then the second person can choose theirs once the first winner has. So please be ready with what bean color you'll want, maybe a backup in case you're the second winner. If your name is called, make sure to put the color bean you want in all caps, just so it stands out over there for me, okay? So let's put this back on screen, and good luck, everyone. The first winner will be Irene Addison. Irene, please let me know what color bean you want: yellow, pink, green, purple, blue, or orange. And then I will tell you how to claim it later. And the second winner, Irene wants purple. So the second winner can let me know which they want from the rest of the colors. And congratulations to Sheila Koza. Congratulations, Sheila. Please let me know in all caps which remaining color you would like. And I love how you're all over there congratulating Sheila, yes, and Irene. And she was fast with that. I agree. That's probably the quickest response I've ever had. All right. All right. Sheila's got it there, and Sheila would like pink. All righty. Put the rest back in there for another day. And are we ready to find out what our winners got? Okay. So up first is Irene. She got purple. So let's see here. Remember, make sure if you've won anything today to keep watching so I can tell you how you claim it. All right. Irene got 5 extra giveaway entries into that final advent calendar giveaway. Irene, yeah, right. Irene, if you already have the advent calendar, let me know over in the chat, and then I will write you down for the mini die bundle instead. And again, I will tell you how to claim those. And pink is going to Sheila K. All right, Irene does not have the advent calendar. So Irene will get 5 extra entries into that final giveaway. And Sheila gets the mini Gummiapan dies bundle. Congratulations. As we kind of wrap up here, if you have any final questions for me, it is going to be the time to get those in, because we will be signing off shortly. So again, thank you to everyone for being here, and congratulations to the winners. Don't forget, if you missed the secret word, today's normal secret word, I did already give it, but I have a bonus secret word for you guys. I think it is going to be, remember, these are secret words. Let me see. How about, let's do, since we are doing postage stamps as our project, the bonus secret word for today is going to be stamp. S-T-A-M-P. Remember, these are secret words. Please do not share them in the chat, in the comment section, or with other crafters who have not watched the videos. Oh, yes, we did, Elisa. We did make 100 likes. We actually ended up with, let me check, 103. Yay. So thanks again to all of you for being here, for giving me those thumbs up, for just being so kind in the chat to each other. And I will be back tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock a.m. Central. Oh, I got to tell my winners how to claim their prizes. I almost left. If you are one of the lucky 3 winners today, down at the bottom of the description box below, at the very bottom, there are links to 2 Google Forms. There's one for the postage stamp winner and one for the jelly bean bonus winners. So you'll fill those out and submit them, and you have 24 hours to do that. I won't track anybody down at the end of this. So if I were you, I would go right after we're done here and get that form filled out. It does not look like I have any final questions. So guys, thank you so much for being here. And until tomorrow, I hope you're having a crafty day. Bye-bye.